Page 263. This is an Etude in C majors. A solo repertoire piece, a piece you can play as a solo for people, because if they find out you're learning to play the piano, whatever, they always say, oh, play me something. They're hoping you'll play some Beatles piece or some rock piece, current piece, and then you play classical music. Been there, done that. Okay. But it's nice to play. It's good for the fingers. It's good exercise to practice. The more you play, the better you'll get, hopefully. There's no real guarantee of that, but if you're trying, then yes, you will improve. So I'll go through the process I use for learning a piece of music. Look it over. It's a page long, more or less. Treble, bass, clef, no sharps or flats in the key signature, so we're either in the key of C major or A minor. I'll look at the end, the last measure, because it usually ends on a 1 chord. Doesn't have to, but usually it does. Ends on a C chord. I'm guessing we're in C major. And the reason is I want to know what scales and arpeggios I need to be working on to refresh me. And here it's C major and A minor. Scales and arpeggios, yeah. 6/8 time, which explains all the eighth notes. So let's take it one hand at a time first. Right hand is 1/5. That puts the hand here to start. Now we're going to move around a little bit, but that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reach up again. You leave your thumb here. 2, 3. I use 5 on all of these. That's fine. You can do that. We got rests. If we didn't have rests, I wouldn't use 5 on all of them. Measure 5, come down. Same measure, same rhythm. Now, 2. Reach up. Now, it's not C major there, is it? Okay. And then measure 9, you go back up. It's like the first line. Okay. And then the last line is here. Now come up during the rest. And down. Okay, so that works out okay for me. Let's do the left hand. It's 1, 3 here. That's tied, so hold it down for 4 counts. And then here, just stay where you are. And then 5, 2. Then measure 5. Now you can come down during the rests. And then again, come down again. Measure 7. And then here. You do that again. Okay. Now, last line, measure 13. You're here, and then here, and then here. That's an F at the top. It's a 5/7 chord. We're just using the top and bottom. And here. I do a 2/1 there at the end. You do a 3/1 if you want, but I don't see the point. If I do that, I'm going to do a 3/1. But here, I just do a 2. I don't care how you finger it. Maybe your teacher does, and they'll tell you, but otherwise. Put the hands together here. Now again, I'll hesitate at first. Okay, I don't care. It says both hands come up for the rest. Rest, rest. Okay, that's basically what it is throughout. Now when you're moving around, you have rest, so you can move both hands at once, or you can move one hand at a time. And which hand goes first? If you go one hand at a time, well, it's the leading hand. So if I'm going down, the left hand goes first because it's leading. If I'm going up, the right hand goes first, because otherwise they tend to get in each other's way and fight and don't get along, whatever. So just do that. But I do one hand at a time if I can, rather than both hands together. Sometimes you have to do both hands together, but if I can help it, I don't. Here we got rests. I got time in those 2-beat rests to come down. I just do it very quickly, or wherever I'm going. Now, once I take out the hesitations, I think about the articulation. And here, the only articulation are the slurs. So you just connect it. Lift up for the rests. The dynamics, the only dynamic I see is at the beginning. A P for piano is soft. That's the melody. That's the right hand. Whatever you think soft is. These chords need to be very soft. Huh? That gets boring after a while. So once you learn it and you're comfortable with it, mechanics are okay. If you feel like getting a little louder and softer in places, try that. For instance, in measures 7 and 8 here. Maybe I put in a swell and come back out. If I feel a swell in there, I will do it. Maybe at the beginning, soft, kind of went up, maybe play a little louder. Okay. You don't have to play them all exactly the same. Feel it. How do you feel the dynamics? At the end, last two measures. Maybe I put a little swell there. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I exaggerated so you can hear it better, but it's felt. If you don't feel it, don't play it that way. If you do, stick it in and see if it works. Then the speed. Grazioso was gracefully. That has nothing to do with speed. But again, in a lot of pieces, rather than telling you how fast they think you should go, they give you the mood of the piece, and you get to decide, based on the mood, how fast are you going to do? How fast do you want to be gracefully? Huh? It's in 6/8 time. Do I want to feel the eighth notes? Rest, rest. Or do I want to feel the natural accents? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Experiment. You need a graceful feeling. So if I go slow, do you feel graceful? Speed it up just a little. Does that feel right? Speed it up a little more. Does that feel graceful? Speed it up a little more. Speed it up some more. Does that feel graceful? Somewhere in there is going to be a range, speeds that feel graceful. Go for it. It'll be a different speed for everybody. Although I've had teachers who would insist that, oh no, it's got to be this speed. Do what your teacher tells you to do while you study under them. But I've never agreed with that kind of dogmatism. To me, music needs to be free. Can't be locked down to, oh, feel it. What do we feel, Grace? Depends on how much wine or coffee I've had to drink. That's what it is. Natural accents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So exaggerate them if you need to. Just claps a little bit on these to help that feeling of the natural accents. Let's play this together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'll give us 6 counts. I don't do dynamics on this. I'm just playing it. We're not performing it. We're just checking notes and rhythms. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, go. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 6. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, off.